Lights, camera, action. Welcome to Laker Lounge. I'm your host, Will, and today I'm going to be sitting down with Brandon Young, who will give us their insight on WBHS's play adaptation of Bye Bye Birdie and hear about the work that happened behind the curtains. Brandon, come out here. Hello, Brandon. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Brandon, as the new Bye Bye Birdie play is coming up, I have to ask you, how long have you been in theater, and what's been your favorite play to act in?
Wow. So I've been in theater since towards the end of my freshman year. I joined during the musical that year. It was Urinetown. And so ever since then, I've just loved doing theater. I enjoyed the community, getting to know so many people and meeting all new friends. And so I think my favorite play that I've ever worked on is A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. And the reason for that is because of the challenge that it posed. It really brought a nice, unique challenge trying to learn, how to, speak in the language of Shakespeare. And so everyone really put all of their heart and soul into that piece. And so we ended up putting on a really good show.
All right. Now, for the upcoming auditions, is there any advice that you would give someone with stage fright?
Ooh, yeah. I personally have stage fright even when I go into auditions, and I've been doing this for a long time. So, some advice I would give somebody is just go in there and do the best that you can. The people that are going to be in the audition room with them, taking notes and everything, they're there to support you. They won't. They're going to be very supportive and very positive. They're going to make it a positive environment. And then also everybody else that's auditioning too, because everybody else is nervous as well. So we're all just there to just uplift each other and to make sure that everybody gives their best in the audition room.
That's great. Now I have to ask you, what's the best piece of advice you've been given for acting?
Ooh, best piece of advice. I would have to say to really be in the moment for a character. I feel like because sometimes when you're on stage and some people don't really know their lines all that well, so you're kind of more focusing on the lines than being in the moment, and so that you kind of lose that human connection that you build with your scene partners. And so I feel like just really being in the moment and then really naturally reacting is what brings your performance to another level.
All right. What's something you wish you could tell your freshman self?
I wish I would tell my freshman self to learn how to create a schedule for myself in order to get my homework done, do theater, focus on other stuff that I was doing at that time, just so that I didn't overwork myself and so that I wasn't so stressed or so tired when I came into school. And so that way I could put my best foot forward in everything that I did.
If you could go back in time, would you change your role in the theater department? And if so, what would you do instead?
I've actually thought about this. I've thought about how different my life would look if I, decide to do tech or if I did costumes. I would love the opportunity to be able to do those still, but I feel like if I went back in time now, I feel like I wouldn't change a thing. And the reason for that is because of all the people that I've met. And, being an actor and also doing a little bit of directing, I've not only gotten to meet people who just act, but also people on the tech side, people in costumes, people who just help out in the show in general. So it's opened up a lot of opportunities that I would have never even personally imagined. So I think I would stick with my role.
What would you say is going well in your acting, and what would you say isn't going the best?
I'd say right now in my acting, I think I'm doing really good at finding opportunities, especially because I want to go into theater for college. So I think finding those opportunities, and then also something I could do better at is, working on my facial expressions, because sometimes I can have a pretty plain face when I'm acting.
Well, I'd love to keep chatting with you, but we are running about out of time. Well, thank you for coming in, Brandon. Props to you, and good luck with the performance. Lakers, make sure to go see Bye Bye Birdie on April 23rd, April 24th, and April 25th and support the WBHS Theater Program. Thank you all for joining me here on Laker Lounge, and this is Will signing out.